covering every county. This is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
Good afternoon. I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for watching Arkansas Today on this Monday afternoon. We begin with breaking news this afternoon as rescue units are actively searching for a possible body in the Red River. Monday morning, joggers said they saw what appeared to be a body in the water at the East Stoner boat launch in Shreveport. The Caddo Parish Sheriff's Office, Shreveport Police, and the Shreveport Fire Department are all on the scene at this time. An intense manhunt is underway in Biloxi, Mississippi after a police officer is shot and killed outside the Public Safety Center. This is the man police want to question that you see there on your screen. Police say the suspect is thin and stands between 5'7" and 5'10". Investigators say the suspect approached an on-duty officer, uninformed Biloxi police officer in the Public Safety Center's parking lot. They say the suspect shot the officer multiple times and then ran off. The officer was rushed to the hospital but died in the emergency room. His name was not immediately released. We will keep you updated on this story. More cases of measles have been reported in the past week. New CDC data showing there are now 764 confirmed cases in 23 states, with Pennsylvania reporting its first case. That is an increase of 60 cases from last week. The majority of the people who contracted the highly contagious disease were not vaccinated. This is the greatest number of cases reported in the U.S. in 25 years. A Texarkana employer now has doubled its workforce following a move to an expanded facility. Today, FedEx Freight invited community leaders to an open house and ribbon cutting of their new service center on Highway 67. Company officials say there's room to grow employment even further at the 155 dock hub. They have plans for expansion on the 60-acre site. They say Texarkana's access to several large interstates makes it a prime position for their operations.
We're looking forward to growing with Texarkana in the Arklatex area, and glad to have a business here that, as I say, we've got some great employees, great place to work.
It's really encouraging to have this here, in Texarkana, Arkansas, and to watch it expand and watch them just keep hiring more people.
The Texarkana hub currently employs more than 100 people. The Fayetteville Police Department is welcoming women to the force at its first ever female recruiting event. Katie Davila heard from women around the state on their hopes of putting on the blue uniform.
It's important that the force kind of mimics the demographic of the area, and we're 50% women out there.
Fayetteville police officers are helping make the force more female.
The first thing that people think of us as fragile and emotional, but in law enforcement, it makes you more disciplined, it makes you confident to know that there's not a discriminant between men and women.
Aspiring officer Tiambria Malone says law enforcement sets the tone that women and men shouldn't be discriminated against. As a female officer, she hopes to
be that change, be that face of change, especially for my minority as a black woman. We don't have too many African-American women who want to go into law enforcement, and so I kind of want to be that mentor, especially for young women of my age.
I have a daughter, and I want her to know that women are strong and able to do whatever they want. And if that's being on the police department or being on a fire department or whatever she wants to do, I want to show her that she's not held back.
Fayetteville PD currently has 10 female officers. Officer Nanette Mears says she's been able to add a different perspective to cases that bring an ease to the public, like in domestic violence calls.
I've gotten actually reaction from the females that are in the situation. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad there's a female officer here. And then they're able to talk with me without feeling that they have to hold back or they're embarrassed. Bringing a little bit of calm for her, in that situation.
And she hopes this trend continues.
I think women are strong and that we need to be in this kind of a field.
And a grim warning now from a landmark United Nations report on world habitats and extinction. That report, released Monday, says 1 million of Earth's 8 million species are threatened with extinction by humans. Human consumption, shrinking habitats, exploiting natural resources, pollution, and climate changes are to blame. The report, written by 145 experts from 50 countries, says these issues threaten more than 40% of all amphibians, over a third of all marine mammals, and 33% of coral reefs. Let's take a look at the day ahead now on this Monday, May the 6th. Michael Cohen, President Donald Trump's former counselor, heads to prison to begin a 3-year sentence. Cohen was convicted on campaign finance violations, tax evasion, bank fraud, and lying to Congress. China and the U.S. could be ready to head to the final stages of a trade deal. About 100 people in a delegation from China will arrive in Washington. The group will contain enforcement heads of every type. And Muslims around the world begin their month of prayers and fasting to observe Ramadan. The observances celebrate the revelation of the Quran to Muhammad according to Islamic beliefs. Ramadan continues until around June 4th, depending on the lunar cycle. And today celebrates the great symbol of tender care and skilled medical wisdom. National Nurses Day raises awareness of all nurse contributions and commitments and acknowledges the vital role nurses play in society. They are true angels.